video with this there, with that one.
My fellow Americans.
Yes, tell our fellow Americans. And there, I want that camera. I'm just in a hall of mirrors because I'm in this internet, strange internet kind of. Well, they've seen you. They know what you look like now. I'm not quite sure, because I want like video of this, and well, anyway, it's just kind of silly. But
hey, at least we got the Skype working, right?
Oh, I'm so thrilled. The Skype is working. I am so pleased. I had given up.
You can see me, and if your listeners cannot, c'est la vie.
I'll post this. They can hear it now, because some of them are just listening on the radio, and some of them are watching it. They're watching me hold up two phones to my face right now. That's what they can see. And then they can see here, so that they can see. Hold on. There you go, so they can see what you look like. Because, okay, well, I just want to say, Vermin Supreme, candidate for United States President.
Yes, sir.
You are my favorite Supreme. Haha, that's my joke. That's among the Supreme Court, too. Okay, so I actually do have Pony running across the screen. My little pony.
Yeah, there it goes. Hi, ponies. Once again, of course, I'm Vermin Supreme. It's a pleasure to be here. If I am, in fact, here, it feels like I'm here.
You're here and there, and it's like, I'll turn this up a little louder. Here, there, and everywhere when it comes to the internet. Because we're everywhere and we're nowhere, kind of. It's this strange world that we live in.
The internet is everywhere.
Am I getting feedback? I don't know. Anyway, okay, I do have some questions for you. Just your background.
I look forward to your questions, sir.
Okay, what's your background?
My background is an American flag, as you can see.
No, where do you come from? And are you a natural? Can you produce a birth certificate to prove that you're citizen, American natural?
If they ever try and deport me, I may have to resort to that, yes. But I am an American citizen. I am certainly over 35 years old, and I believe and I am a natural-born citizen, and that is about all that qualifies one to be president of America.
Well, it doesn't take much.
I am more than qualified.
It doesn't take much.
Sure, obviously it does not.
There's some that have held the office. Anyway, why the U.S.? Why now? Why is now the time for you as potential president?
Well, I believe the time is now. If not where, who? If not why, when? The future is ours.
Why ponies? Why the ponies?
Because people like ponies. People want their ponies because ponies will make America great. Ponies will return America to the greatness that she once knew. Because once we have the universal pony ownership, then we will have equity in our ponies. Once we have equity in our ponies, then we will be able to borrow against this equity. Once we have established pony-based debt, then we will be able to bring in the bankers. The bankers will then be able to create arcane, impossible to understand financial instruments, which will get AAA ratings. After that, we will create a big, giant pony economic bubble in the economy. But this bubble will not explode. because this bubble will have steel belted radial sides.
And what about I can't even think what those were called. Those speculations in the real estate boom. Those never mind. I can't think. There's.
I believe gambling. I believe gambling would betting.
But like those, what did? Never mind. I don't know.
Futures. Oh yes, you're interested in the pony futures market. Well, you, sir, have made a very wise choice because ponies are the future, and you cannot possibly go wrong investing in any pony-related industries at this point. Because ponies are a job creation because ponies will create so many jobs in America. Once we are transitioning from the fossil fuel era into the pony-topia.
Fossils. Anyway.
Waffles?
Fossils.
Did you say waffles?
We depend on fossils.
We depend on waffles.
Sure. We do. What's wrong? What is wrong, my good man, with the two-party system in America right now?
Oh, well, I think that question is very obvious.
Try to hold this camera.
The problem with the two-party system is there are not more parties. This is America, damn it. We deserve more parties. Bigger parties. Better parties. We need lots and lots of parties. As John Edwards used to say, he would say that there were two Americas. I say there are hundreds of Americas, and they all deserve their own party. Why are they trying to shoehorn us into these little boxes, if you will, under these giant tents, supposedly?
Right, in tent cities after the terrible disaster, living in tents. So do you have your own party, or you're running just as an independent?
I am presently running as the presidential candidate of the Free Pony Party. Jimmy McMillan, the rent is too damn high guy.
Oh,
he is my running mate.
I love the too damn high guy. The rent is too damn high. Love him.
And I am also his running mate. I am running under as vice president for the Rent is Too Damn High party. We have joined forces. We are a double meme team, and we are unstoppable.
Meme team. I was just zooming in earlier. I was showing this freaky psychedelic video cover. Anyway, were you a hippie back in the 60s? Oh, that's frightening. Teeth.
Hey! Don't forget to brush your teeth! Hey! Don't forget to brush your teeth! Hey! Don't forget to brush your teeth!
That's a good. You don't hear that from Romney or Obama either.
Hell no. Because that is my number one health care plan, the mandatory toothbrushing law.
How will you enforce that?
Well, once again, it's not about the secret dental police. It's not about the preventative dental maintenance detention facilities, nor is it about the DNA gene splicing to create a race of winged monkeys to active tooth fairy enforcers.
Oh my God, picture of a phone. That's meta. What about... Oh my God.
Phone stepping on your face forever.
What about fluoride in the drinking water?
I believe, no, it should be in every other beverage, perhaps. Water should be pure and natural. But if you're going to add shit to all those other beverages, why not fluoride?
Because it's a communist plot. What I've heard, at least. I've heard some people say that it is.
Well, I've been re-examining my position. I do understand that fluoride is an industrial waste, and I've always been under the impression that industrial waste disposal is good for America. But the fact that people seem to be ingesting it other than just using it on their teeth leaves me to question this assumption. I've heard some rumors about pineal gland calcification, and that just doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't sound right in several different ways of sounding wrong. What? You might not know. In fact, we're in Utah, and so we are. I don't know if I'd say proud, but we're, the Mormon Church is headquartered in Oh, your room is spinning or something. The Mormon Church, and Romney is a devout Mormon. Anyway, and he had a pony. He had a pony, but he didn't share his pony, apparently.
Well, he has a dancing pony that he writes off for like $77,000 on his taxes, and that's, of course, is part of my tax reform plan, giving everybody a pony that they can write off for $70,000 worth on their tax.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. We'll have to learn to ride. I'm a little frightened of them.
Well, they don't bite too hard.
They're domesticated animals, right?
Oh yeah, they're your friends. Ponies, they'll be really nice.
Okay, I feel better about that. So in Utah we have a lot of. You were talking about toxic waste. We have a lot of. Actually, we have a number of toxic waste dumps and facilities here. Well, my question is just in general, what's your impression of Utah? Oh my God, teeth!
Well, I have enjoyed Utah. There's some very nice formations and natural things going on there. And I do feel very bad about the downwinders, people who were on the receiving end of the nuclear testing back in the day. But they're probably all dying off, so I guess it's okay now. I guess we can forget about that travesty.
Oh, hey, can you hold on just 1 second? Just 1 second?
Yes, sir.
This will be really quick. Anyway, maybe. Oh, feedback. A little. I have to hold this kind of back from the other phone. I guess. I don't know why it would. Do you have a college degree? Or what are your qualifications? Forget the fact that...
I dropped out of the secondary education system while I still had a chance. I thought it might be something that I could go back to sometime, perhaps. Essentially, my qualifications are that I am an American natural-born citizen and that I'm at least 35 years of age. That's all.
That's all, and you're not a convicted felon. Convicted.
No, sir. Not yet.
Just one little thing. Okay. This will just take 1 second. It's a little... Okay.
I would guess that you have a very understanding audience, sir.
They have to be with me. I'm... But this is really quick and it's important. There. Okay, there. Oh, I forgot to do this earlier. We have to do these things now in the world we live in. I didn't Twitter that you were going to be on my show. I just Twittered it.
Perhaps put it on a station ID or some such.
Oh no, UtahFM.org though. That's the station ID. Since it is almost 10. It's the internet radio, so we're a little bit lax about as far as like rules, which I like that. I wanted to ask, I just have a couple more questions and then you can just go off. Oh, feel free to step on my words and interrupt me because that's what they did at the debates. What did you think about the debates?
I thought it was just terrible the way that they once again, it goes back to the two parties. Why limit it to just two participants? The fact that the debates themselves are run by essentially a corporation that's operated by the two major political parties. I mean, that's just a non-starter. It's dishonest. It's a jip, if you will. The fact that they left out all those beautiful other alternative candidates, Gary Johnson, Jill Stein. I can understand why they might want to keep me out and don't want me anywhere near the place, but there are some other legitimate candidates who do stand at least a theoretical chance that were excluded, and that is, of course, offensive and detrimental to democracy. Thank you very much. Next question, please.
One of our own local, Rocky Anderson, I think, I can't remember, it's the Freedom or Justice or some party, something sounding good. They like to make your party sound good. If you're having a party, you want to make it sound like a good thing. If you're thinking up a party, give it a good sounding name rather than some freaky toxic waste or whatever.
Well, we're going to kill you all once we're elected party, perhaps.
Well, there's something to say for honesty, but still, may not get you very far with. Anyway, so since this Mormon thing, Romney is Mormon, and we'll see what kind of role it plays. Something in the. Anyway, what are your spiritual, philosophical, or cosmological, as it were, whatever, your beliefs?
Yes, sir. I consider myself personally a rationalist. I do not believe in the supernatural, although I like to pretend sometimes. But I like to know that it's pretend when I do so.
Why do you like to pretend? And what do you what kind of things do you pretend? What kind of a...
Well, occasionally I will allow myself to hold hands with people in a circle, perhaps, and maybe give a little om or something, and I will join other people in their practices, and occasionally.
I don't know. That sounds a little weird to me. That meditating or whatever sounds a little weird.
It does, but I am a First Amendment proponent. I do believe strongly in the right of the people to speak, and I believe in assembly, and I believe in the media, the press, and so therefore I have to also accept the right of the freedom of religion in this country. Sometimes I have fun with it, but other times I believe that everybody does have that right to believe in any imaginary construct which they want to devise.
Shit that they want to believe. Yeah. Here's a really general question, and then I'll just leave it open to you to propound whatever you want to say. I just want to ask this question. It may sound silly, but it's a real kind of a, because we have all these problems and worries and concerns in the election. Does politics ever really solve anything?
I would guess not. George Carlin was once quoted as saying that the politics is the entertainment division of the military-industrial complex. It was him or Zappa. Attributed to me. I don't care.
Okay.
But is there an ultimate solution to government? Perhaps. That would be my ultimate election. That would be ponies for everybody. Once we do achieve universal pony ownership, there will be no problems to worry about anymore. So once we reach the Ponitopia, we can all call it a day.
That'll be, what a wonderful day that will be. Okay. Okay, just anything else that you want to tell our viewers? And I'm going to post this on YouTube a little bit later for the edification of whomever. It's great. It's been wonderful having you on the show, but just anything else that you want to propound upon.
Take this opportunity to thank you, my fellow Americans, for all your love and your support this election year. I certainly appreciate your consideration in the voting booth for what that may be worth. Ultimately, a vote for Vermin Supreme is, of course, a vote completely thrown away. Vermin Supreme, the friendly fascist, a tyrant
Oh.
Let me run your life because I know what is best for you.
Well, that's you sold me. You sold me. You had me with fascist. Okay, well,
I will give you your commission.
Jawohl. Okay, well, you've got the jackboot of the Nazi. You're just wearing it on your head instead of a. That's right.
Indeed, the picture of a boot on a head on your face.
It's a symbolic gesture.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess that was wonderful to speak to you. Everything I could have hoped for and more, and the Skype and the wonderful technology and everything. Oh, so
Yes.
pardon me if I think of who do you think is going to win?
I'm not a betting man. I believe the American public will ultimately be the ultimate losers.
Loser. I
Thank
thought
you.
that's what I. Okay, well, but the great thing about our system is, unless they do make it a complete dictatorship, you'll have the chance to come back another 4 years. It's like a game show. You can come
I'll
back
be back.
again and try. You'll be back.
I'll be back. I'm not going
Right.
anywhere.
Right.
I'll be running straight on through. Also, I'd like to give a quick announcement about disaster relief that is occurring in New York and New Jersey. If anybody has any resources that they can send that way or know people that they can send that way, there are several alternative relief efforts going on. There is Occupy Sandy relief. The occupiers are putting together some very good relief efforts. The Rainbow people are also putting together some relief efforts and pooling their resources. And it seems like there is a movement of people in towards the disaster area in order to help people. Thank you.
Okay, and that's an important thing. We actually think about people and what we can do to help them in the midst of struggling with
I'm hoping to go
that.
to the disaster area for a photo op. I might clean a pot that's already clean or something like that.
I want to see that. If you do, I want to see it for sure. We'll be watching.
To shovel some stuff or something.
We'll be watching our favorite social media websites for that, because that's how we relate to each other now, is by social media, right?
Oh, indeed. And don't forget my Twitter feed, @Vermin Supreme.
Right, and I twittered that you were going to be on the show, so hopefully your followers will check that out, and I'll post this onto the
I will retweet your tweet.
I'll
that?
I'll retweet your retweet of my tweet.
Okay, oh boy. I'll try and retweet your retweet. I don't know if they allow that, but I'll see what we can do with that.
Okay.
Let's see how many retweets we can make happen like that.
And it's all the wonderful social media world that is self-controlled by run by big businesses. But we are incredibly lucky to live in the world that we do.
It's pretty funny.
We live better than princes and kings in centuries before, but we have to watch a lot of advertisements, so there's a downside. They didn't have advertising.
True that.
Okay, well, I'll let you go. I'm sure you're busy running a campaign down to the wire.
Toys, all the good girls and boys all around. Oh wait, that's not me. That's Santa Claus. Yes, I do. I must get back to my campaign. We will go all the way to the White House. Thank you for your support. Together, we can turn up the brightness knob of the future tomorrow, today. Thank you.
Let's do it. Okay. All right. Thanks. Thanks, Vermin. Okay. Good luck. Good luck on Tuesday.
I'm not a crook.
Okay.
I will bury you. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks. Don't know how to turn this off. I never. Okay, I'll let you go.
All right, I'll hang up on you.
You hang up on me, yeah. Okay. See how fucking rude that was? He just hung up on me. God damn it. Okay.